Country singer Travis Tritt has cancelled tour dates in an act of protest against vaccine and coronavirus testing mandates. On Monday, the performer announced on his website that he has cancelled upcoming shows in Muncie, Indiana on October 23, Philadelphia, Mississippi on November 6, Peoria, Illinois on November 11 and Louisville, Kentucky on November 13. All of which were reportedly requiring COVID-19 mandates in some form or an "I'm putting my money where my mouth is" and announcing that any venue or promoter mandating masks, requiring vaccinations, or pushing COVID testing protocols on my fans will not be tolerated, he said in a statement. Any show I have booked that discriminates against concertgoers by requiring proof of vaccination, a COVID test, or a mask is being cancelled. The 58-year-old continued by noting that he believes there are more than enough venues around the country that are willing to ignore COVID-19 safety guidelines that he will continue to book and perform at. Many people are taking a firm stand against these mandates around the country, and I wholeheartedly support that cause, he said. I have been extremely vocal against mandates since the beginning. This is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make to stand up for the freedoms that generations of Americans have enjoyed for their entire lifetimes. There are plenty of promoters and venues around the country that appreciate fans and the freedom of choice in this great country, and those are the promoters. And in light of recently announced policies and mandates from some entertainment companies, promoters, and local municipalities which would discriminate against specific concert attendees who are not vaccinated, I feel compelled to make a statement, he began. I have always been a huge defender of basic human rights and liberty for all. No government, employer, or private entity should ever be allowed to infringe on those. Meanwhile, the coronavirus has resulted in roughly 726,201 deaths in the United States as hesitancy over the vaccines continues to be prominent in certain parts of the country where infection rates are often high. The Center for Disease Control states that the vaccines are both safe and effective.